welcome to Guardians of the Galaxy, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. I'm your DM and host, Michael Sharpe. I'm here with Nick.
Kia ora.
Byron.
Hey.
And Ataria.
Hello.
Lay is running a bit late today, but we're gonna just press on.
As of the theme of last time, do you guys want to roll a d20 and tell me, in your character's perspective, what happened?
Oh, I got a 5.
I got a 9. Please say it wasn't highest.
No, it was. I'm a 5.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, last time, I was taken to go see Mistress Ilvara by a drow friend because I kept breaking out of my chains. I abandoned my friends in the pen and I murdered a stool.
Well,
a mushroom
did
person.
you murder him?
She forced my
He got brought
hand.
to life multiple times.
Right.
You tortured him.
Well, that's a worse way to put it, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm currently torturing a mushroom man, and I am completely oblivious as to what my friends are doing.
The rest of you
Out cold for an hour.
Yeah.
With sleepy guys.
Yokroak and Boja, you tried to escape, sort of, haphazardly, and got knocked out. Jerry, played by Lay, who isn't here, also got knocked out as he was trying to touch a shiny sword, and took a lot of poison darts to the body in various ways, and is knocked out, stone cold. So we will start off back in the chambers of the ritual chambers of Mistress Ilvara. Bubbles, you have been repeatedly cutting pieces off Stool, the mycoid mushroom person, and Mistress Ilvara has been regenerating them. This has happened about 6 times now.
Great. Can I stop now? I feel like I've proven that I can do it. I've done it a few times. It was really a fun time, and now I want to stop, please.
Well, that all depends on if you're going to do what I tell you to.
That all depends on what you're going to tell me to do.
All I want you to do is you see the altar to our glorious great mother Lolth over there, and you see a dark stone altar. It has the spider body and the upper body of a drow female. It has 8 varying size stones on it, but the 2 largest are held in Lolth's hands.
Yes, I do see that lovely shrine.
I want you to go over, touch the 2 stones in her hand, and repeat the phrase, Lolth, I accept you.
I just have to wonder what the repercussions of this action will be.
It just means you'll be blessed by Lolth.
Blessing sounds like quite the word to use there. What kind of blessing does that give me?
Well, it manifests differently in each of us. For me, obviously, you can see my powers.
Yeah, that's pretty swell. Love me some of that. What were those words again?
Lolth, I accept you.
I see. How about, now this is fun, I feel like everyone would love to be one of her followers. Does someone else in the room want to do it before me, and then I'll just see what happens so that let's send the mushroom up. He loves it.
The mushroom is weeping. Going,
Yeah, well,
oh, why did you do this to me? Oh, just leave me alone, do what she says. I can't take anymore.
But, he's pretty weak looking, right? Can I try?
Yeah, I mean, he is weak, and
Yeah.
that is why he won't receive the blessing of Lolth.
Oh, pathetic. Okay,
Exactly.
great. Yeah. What are my other options? Is it just to keep killing the mushroom?
No, if you don't accept the blessing of Lolth, then I guess I'm gonna have to kill you or worse.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, neat. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, am I right? Yeah, let's go touch some stones.
She guides you towards the altar. As you approach the altar, you see that there's all these fine silken cushions all around it. Give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
As you approach the altar, behind it, you see a dog-sized spider sleeping.
You've got a big old spider behind here, and I just feel uncomfortable.
Well, that's just Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah,
Is it
Fluffy.
fluffy? He looks a bit hairy, I think is my word that I would use for him. In a nice way.
Are you demeaning Fluffy?
No, I respect him as a fellow acceptor of love.
Just touch the stones. Touch the stones when you say that, and we'll see.
Is Fluffy gonna get mad at me?
No, Fluffy's asleep.
Okay, well, if Fluffy's gonna stay asleep, yeah, okay, I'll put my hands up on those stones.
As you touch the stones, you feel a darkness radiating into your hands. It's cold. It's sort of like touching marble in the ice. What do you do?
Yeah, I just like take my hands off real quick and just look back, and I'm like, I could just keep killing the mushroom. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, you're right, this is the better thing to do. Yeah, okay. I just want to give a little prayer to my mum, who I never knew, really, but I hope that she's well. And also, yep, good. Okay, yeah, alright, I'll put my hands back on there.
You feel the same cold darkness seep into your hands.
I shudder, and then say, Loth, I don't accept you.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I didn't really say the words. Yeah, that's in that one. That's a one.
And that one. Okay. The room sort of fades away into blackness. You are standing in front of a 12-foot avatar of Loth, and her sort of hands are touching yours, and she lifts you up in front of her, and she dangles you crucifix style in front of her face and says, "Why, child, do you make a mockery of me?"
Hi. I really wanted to keep killing the mushroom, and then she made me say these words, and I don't know if I'm going to come before you and like really take you in as my god, who, I'm very tempted because you're looking real to me right now. I just wanted to, make sure that I was doing it wholeheartedly and with all of my being, and that's why I didn't want to say I didn't want to lie to you. Let's be honest.
She pulls you closer so you're about an inch away from her face and inhales deeply.
Please don't eat me.
You have the stink of an outcast on you.
Oh my god, yeah, it's just something I've been dealing with lately. Yeah, I'm like gonna play that up. Yeah, yes, I agree. I am an outcast, and it hurts. Are you an outcast too?
No, not one of your kind, one of ours. One of my children.
Oh.
Who left for the above ground and renounced us.
Yeah, that makes some sense. Yeah. I think I might know who you're talking about.
What do you know of our ways?
Frankly, an uncomfortable amount. I didn't really want to be part of your ways, but yeah, one of yours, I guess, raised me and taught me a lot. And he wasn't a very good drow, frankly, I think. Didn't really know what he was doing.
Do you accept the ways of the drow?
I think I have to, because they're partly my ways.
So you accept me? She puts you down at this point and is towering above you.
Yes, you and me are tight.
Then say the words.
Loth, I accept you.
With that, a smile creeps upon her face.
Creepy.
And you're encased in web.
Grand.
As the web dissipates about 6 seconds later, you're back in the room, on your knees, before the altar of Loth. Sort of kowtowing to it.
Cool.
As a game mechanic, how this is going to work is you have the Blessing of Loth, which is a curse. Whenever you roll a 1, Loth tries to take control of your body.
Oh, gosh.
At the beginning of your next turn, you roll a wisdom saving throw. DC 13. If you fail, she remains in control. 3 consecutive failures means she is possessing your body.
Great. Yes. Friends, I hope we didn't like bubbles, so... Great. Cool.
We're back in the room with you, Mistress Ilvara, Asher and Fluffy the spider.
What did I miss?
Too much.
So much.
So much and not enough at the same time.
Ilvara looks very pleased with herself, and she's like, okay, come with me. It's time to go back to your pen.
Okay, I'll come with you.
And she leads you herself back to the pen, where Yokroak and Boja, you're both waking up from your poison dart experience.
That sucked.
You're both back in the cell, and you're both chained and manacled like you were before.
I wasn't out of it. I don't think we were out
No,
of
I
the
wasn't
chains
out.
of mana.
I couldn't break them.
No. Still sleeping is pretty much everyone else, and Jerry Tuto seems to be wobbling round, sort of convulsing a bit and heavily sweating.
It's a typical Jerry behavior.
Oh yeah,
Standard Jerry.
You two are the only ones that see Mistress Ilvara approaching with bubbles, as she herself opens the pen door and sort of guides Bubbles in with an open hand.
I turn to Yokroak. Someone's been spending time with the higher ups. Jealous.
Jealous much.
Mistress Ilvara smiles at you and turns to Bubbles and says, "Now play nice." Walks away.
Can I take the chains off again?
Actually, yes, absolutely. Mistress Ilvara walks back up to the pen, asks you to put your hands through.
Oh, she's gonna hit me. Yeah, okay, I do it.
She unlocks them.
Oh,
And
thanks, friend.
points at the Loxodon in the room. I was too proud of it. And says, "You, come over here."
I walk up silently with my eyes sort of squinting.
Says, "Put your hands through the bars."
I pause for a second and I put my hands through the bars.
In the middle of the chain, she clamps one side of the manacles, and to the other, she puts the other end of the manacles, essentially chaining you to the bars.
Can I grab her?
You can try. So we'll do a contested roll here. Your dexterity versus her dexterity.
Dex or strength?
Oh, you could probably use strength, but
Like I'm
she'll
trying
be
to grip
using.
her. You know?
Yeah, she'll be using dex to
Okay.
avoid.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1.
So that's a strong 3. I'm still coming down off this opium stuff.
So yeah, she whips her hands away.
So I'm gonna kill you, witch.
She smiles, places a hand on you, and you black out. She is casting banishment on you.
Oh god. Okay.
What's banishment?
Banishment is a spell that sends you to another realm for a minute.
I needed a break from all this. Yeah. Anyway, some me time, some Boja time.
While that's happening, can I run over to my dwarf friend and say, "I made another bad friend"?
Banishment. You send one creature you can see within range to another plane of existence. So roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh no, that's a 10.
You are
I get
sent.
-2.
You are sent to the webbed abyss, Lulf's realm,
Oh god.
for a minute.
Right.
And
Okay.
Fine.
we will come back to that.
Okay.
Jerry, you are asleep. You are out cold from your dealings with trying to reach a sword, and you're actually having a dream.
Jerry, you're in a lush meadowed clearing in the forest outside your home village of Stricta. It is the dead of night. Everything is still aside from a cool breeze that carries a sweet melody from a lute. You look around and see that there is a drow woman dancing to the melody, bathed in moonlight. Her eyes meet yours and you are frozen in place as she hypnotically sways and twists her way over to you.
I am Illustri,
Lady of the Dance, I am here because you have been marked as one of my chosen hunters.
She reaches down and lifts up your bitten arm. She runs her hand over it, and it illuminates like the glow from a full moon.
You are to undergo a change in the next moon cycle. It will be unpleasant, however, it is necessary. I need to also warn you, something horrible will happen to one of your companions. It will be my mother's doing, Lolth. Lead your fellows to the moonlight. Jerry, find the surface.
Is Jerry our savior?
while this is happening, like in the cell, I'm just like twitching my leg like a dog, with like my tongue hanging out.
Jerry, you awake abruptly.
I just look around.
You see all of the prisoners aside from Boja.
I go up to Bubbles because I remember Bubbles.
Hi.
I'm like, hey, kitty.
Hi, lizard.
Hey.
Crazy lizard.
Yeah. Where did you go? I was looking for you because I remember you.
Yeah, I went
just
to a
because you're
birthday.
fluffy though.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I
Yeah.
remember you because you're scaly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Friends.
I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. I can't remember the name. I think it's Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did anything else happen?
I'm in trouble, friend. Yeah, I think that maybe I just met a god, and maybe that god also.
Can I just walk away?
Yeah,
I got really bored. And just walk away.
I don't stop telling my story. I just trail off, and then I go back to my dwarf friend. Like I'm not having a fun time here.
Yeah, so Jerry has spotted something shiny on the other side of the cell, and he's just staring at it. Really.
Okay.
Inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, our Messiah.
Yokroak is he's very sullen after being drugged and his near escape and his tea. So at the moment, he's sitting there meditating essentially and scratching Bubbles' head. So he's just sitting in the corner. Well, not in the corner. It's more like the centre-ish, middle centre off to the side room. And he was watching Boja disappear.
Yeah.
Not saying much because he's being very sullen at the moment.
Boja, we'll jump to you. You're in a realm which is basically, imagine a tunnel just filled with cobwebs. Everything has sort of a greeny, sort of dull light hue to it. And yeah, you're standing in the middle of nowhere amongst all of these cobwebs.
I take a knee and I do a really quick prayer to my god Gesh.
Yeah.
I say, to Gesh, I've fallen into darkness, but I need your protection now more than ever. I need you to give me a sign and help me through, so I can protect my friends and find the seas.
At that point, you hear
It's worth a try.
and you open your eyes and see it's hideous. It looks like a big pile of jelly mousse that's gone rotten, slowly shambling towards you.
I scream back at it.
As you do, you black out and are back in the cell, while chained to the bars.
Yeah, can I try and leverage it so I can try and break myself free of the gate?
Yeah, so that will be a strength test.
Come on, Boja. Man, that's 17?
The bar sort of bends a little, but nothing snaps.
Rod!
Yes, Rod here.
Help me with these goddamn chains.
Quite pickle you got in.
Can I reach? Is he close enough for me to reach him with my trunk?
He's about 5 feet away.
Okay, be like, Rod, I will strangle you with my trunk if you don't break these chains off me.
Ron think you have upper hand here.
Rod would be wrong.
Roll me an intimidation. So this will be a contest, intimidation versus insight of Ront. You're fucking
Intimidation.
kidding me. You are fucking kidding me.
4.
Ron think he has the upper hand. Ron's rolled an 18.
Oh god.
Ron's going to go over there now.
Okay. Can I roll to try and break the big one more time?
No. You only get one try per day.
Okay.
During my meditation, am I able to just... I'm using divine sense at this point, trying to figure out who's evil, like what's going on.
Yeah, so how does evil work?
Well, divine sense works is... I'm using it for the room, and I'm sitting there for a wee while. It's not like I'm just, like, automatically detecting or being like, hey, yeah. In the presence of strong evil... The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odour, and powerful good rings like heavenly music to your ears. As an action, you can use your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type of celestial fiend or undead of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity.
Okay.
Within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with a Hallow spell.
So you feel a strong whiff of evil coming from the directions of Sareth, Bupido, also just straight out of straight in the cavern is the strongest smell of evil. Through the bars, at the actual outpost encampment of the drow is the strongest evil stank. Yeah. You're also feeling a weird taint coming from, not like that. You're feeling a weird pool of darkness coming from inside, which isn't related to those smells.
Oh.
Coming from inside? From like inside the cavern?
Inside the slave pen.
Alright.
Oh.
Cool. So I don't know that. And do I sense any particularly good characters?
You're getting a lovely coconutty smell coming from Boja. What are your alignment spells? We haven't really talked about this too much.
I'm a Paladin. I'm a dwarf, so essentially...
I assume you're used to your own stank.
Good dwarf always.
What is Jerry's alignment?
Chaotic? He's not bad, but he's not good.
So like chaotic
Kind
neutral?
of neutral, but he just goes with the flow, really. It could be bad or it could be good.
Okay.
Could be neutral. We don't know. Jerry doesn't even know.
Okay, so you're not getting any particular divine scent from Jerry. And Bubbles, what is your...
Bubbles is chaotic neutral as well.
Again, you're not getting any particular smell of Bubbles. It smells like spiced honey mead coming from Eldif. Also, Jim Jar smells like... This is so weird. Ginger smells like candy floss.
Ginger.
It's 60 feet is the range, correct?
Yeah.
There seems to be a lovely mushroomy scent, like mushroom soup, like French onion and mushroom soup smell coming from outside the bars as well. Lemony pepper scent coming from Shosha.
Delicious. Is he calamari?
Is he the fish guy?
Yeah. He is a fish guy.
Okay.
I wish Jerry could smell it. He'd totally go off and lick him.
So you guys are all in the cells, apart from Stool.
Ooh.
What you all can't see right now is Nick is pretending to stroke Bubbles' head with his eyes closed. It's very intimate.
Bubbles is very appreciative.
What do you guys do? You're very tired, even though you've had a sleep. Quite hungry.
I'm going to make as much noise as I can from these bars.
Okay.
Just to annoy the crap out of anyone and see if they'll unlock me just to shut me up.
Okay. Give me a performance roll.
Come on, roll some fuck! So, rolling dog shit, man. 4, but it's charisma. So I -2, so that's a 2.
You jingle jangle, and everyone in the cell is like, Oh god! The drow guards, they seem to be enjoying the anguish of the other prisoners and laughing and going, look at those guys. Look at them. They fucking hate it. Look at them go.
Jerry is attracted to the noise, and he starts doing like a mime performance. just like near the bars. Yeah.
Roll another performance.
13.
What are you trying to achieve out of your
Nothing.
boogie?
I'm just grooving. I'm just grooving to the music. Just doing like a really weird mime.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
You exemplify what he is doing with his ding-a-linging on the...
Is it like expressive dance of what I'm doing?
Yeah, which everyone seems to hate a lot more. It's just like utter anguish. I'm actually going to roll Constitution saving throws for everyone.
Oh.
Good. Jim Jar starts crying as he rolled a 1.
It's so beautiful.
And everyone else passed.
Not everyone can be a great fancy artist like Jim Jar. Right?
Would the two of you like to give me Constitution saving throws as well? That would be Yokroak and Bubbles.
That's an 8.
You both feel quite nauseous.
Oh.
It's just discordant on all levels.
Yeah.
Like, it's assaulting both your sight, the sound, and weirdly, like, you're getting an awful taste in your mouth, and, like, your nose feels a bit blocked.
Boja, stop.
Jerry continues though.
You start, the lizard will start.
I want to smack the elephant. Smack the Loxodon.
I stop and I just protest, silence and protest. Yeah, silent protest for Boja. He's not having a great morning.
Is it morning or is it evening?
It's evening.
He's having a terrible evening.
I want to tell Yok everything that happened, and including like how there's a new person coming to take over the camp, and that's why it's taking so long, and all the rest of that good stuff. Yeah. Mistress Ilvara is getting out of here. She's going to come with us to the city, and someone else is coming in to take her place.
Okay.
Yeah, she also has an apprentice, and also she has this really big scary dog spider thing, and I really don't like it. His name's Fluffy though, which I respect.
Yeah?
And
Is he actually fluffy though?
he's hairy. Don't fall for the fluffy thing.
Okay. I see.
And yeah, and I'll tell him everything that I did as well. I touched the rocks, and a spider picked me up, and I think I've been cursed. I mean blessed.
The Paladin and the Cleric, you can actually roll knowledge religion if you want to try and figure out what exactly.
Do I hear them? Are they around me?
Absolutely. Like the cellar's basically small enough that all of you can hear everything, unless you're actively trying to be secret and safe.
Are you trying to be secret?
No.
Everyone, I'm cursed.
I'm really sad, and I'm telling my friend.
12? 5.
Boja, you realise as you hear the story that Lolth is a demon, essentially. Demons have a way of controlling lesser beings. And they use them to form an avatar of themselves in the material plane.
Okay. I call over Yokroak. Yokroak!
Yes! 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 Yes, my good friend.
Come here, I have something to tell you. Leave the cat.
I pout.
I start my scratch. I get up, stroke my beard a bit, pat Bubbles one last time on the head, and it's like a shuffle, like a sleepy kind of sleepy shuffle. It's been a big day. There's a lot of evil going on here. I kind of mumble it, but talk it to you at the same time.
I can sense the evil too. But I think, I heard something that your cat friend said, and
Are we trying to be Steve?
yeah, I don't. The cat. I'm trying to say it so the cat can't really hear me.
I'm listening.
You're actively listening?
Yeah.
Roll perception then.
Nope, I didn't hear anything. That's a
What?
2. It's
Oh,
not a
no,
1.
no, you hear nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think your cat friend might be possessed by some sort of demon.
You think so?
I've seen it before on my travels.
Have you?
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Is there anything that we can do?
There is. But I don't think your cat friend will like it. Or you can get me back my talisman. And we can maybe get rid of the curse eventually. I just need to attune with my cleric stuff.
I understand. Because I need to get back my stuff too.
Yeah. They're
Oh my
in
God.
I know that they're in the base of
In
the
the
tower.
armory.
Are they in the armory? Or are they the base of
They're
Ilvara's
in
tower?
Mistress Ilvara's personal chambers.
Yeah.
Oh, all our gear.
Yes.
Because that's what I asked Sarah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I talked to the drow
Right.
in chains, and he said that our stuff is in Mistress Ilvara's chambers.
Okay.
And there's only one person I know that can lead us there.
And it's that guy.
It's the cat.
Oh.
I don't trust the drow.
Yeah, I wouldn't rather have to deal with the drow.
Yeah. No, they're bad juju.
Maybe we can find a way to deal with it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of these chains. But that'll in time.
They do want to take us out of here eventually. On a caravan. Which means less people. And less us trying to have to deal with everything. Maybe we could escape on the caravan.
Yeah. Yep. So
Maybe.
you think that we can trust the cat and maybe one other person who I'm not sure if we've discovered someone very trustworthy yet?
Hello!
Oh god.
What are you chaps talking about?
I do feel like we can trust him.
Denarel?
Dinner out. Lord Dinner out.
He seems like a top bloke.
I am a man, I'm a gentleman and a scholar. Now, what are you lads talking about?
Gentlemen, definitely.
We are Denarel. We are escaping during this caravan. Is that what we're saying?
We're pondering it.
Yeah.
We're pondering it.
I don't think Ront impressed me very well. I think
Right.
he's a liar.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yeah, he told me like he backflipped around the world twice.
Oh.
And
He was an orc, though.
well, like he's got great legs, but I don't think backflipping around the world is his thing.
Okay,
but
yeah.
yeah,
You know what? I have no difficulty believing
he
you
might
on that.
be a top range bullshit artist.
Okay.
I think.
Right. Do we want to sleep on this, or do you want to try and see if we can escape tonight?
I would very much like to sleep. I've had a long day.
At that point, 2 Quaggoth enter with a feeding trough, and they are followed by Jorlin. Jorlin sort of mumbles something to the other 2 drow guard who are there guarding you, and they walk away. And he approaches as the Quaggoth leave and opens the cage and pushes in the food himself before closing it.
I'm still tied up, right?
Yeah, you're right by the bars, right by him.
Oh, we don't have. I go cat. So,
I have a name.
Muddles.
What do you want?
Come here. You're pretty dexterous, right?
What do you want?
The key. I'm chained up here. I'd like the key.
Uh-huh. Yeah?
The guy probably has a key.
Does
to
he?
get out.
Ah,
Right?
really?
I'm gonna roll
gonna
a
smite
perception advantage because he's standing right beside you.
Is this Jordan?
Yes. I rolled an 18 plus 2. Jorlin sort of like looks at you and he goes, "Well, I was planning on I'm chaining you guys so that in the morning, when they come and feed you again, you could rush them. But I guess you don't want these keys. And he pulls them out and takes a step back.
No.
He's dangling them in front of you.
What do you want?
What I want is Shaw, who took my place. I want him shamed. I want him down below me.
Dead?
No, not dead. This fate's worse than death. I mean, if you kill him, that would be good, but I mean, you guys are fucking slaves. You're not going to be able to do that.
What if he gets beaten in hand-to-hand combat like Jerry?
Jerry at this moment is just like looking for cockroaches and feeding on cockroaches.
This is a very serious. Like I'm like dead-eyeing here. So, what if he gets beaten in hand-to-hand combat like Jerry?
The ultimate shame.
What you do is up to you. What I plan on doing is leaving these keys here, and your best chance is at the changing of the guards, which happens every time we come and feed you. 2 guards will be here in a minute. I need a yes or no answer.
Yes.
He drops the keys in the trough.
I already don't have any medical. I'm fine.
You're lucky.
And there are 2 keys on here. One, which is a smaller key, looks like it unlocks the manacles. And the other one is slightly larger, and it looks like it unlocks the door.
Can I use my perception to know that they do? Like you're saying that looks like, so I don't actually know.
I mean, they're in the trough now with all the food. To get a closer look at them, you'd probably need to fish them out.
Drink it all.
You got the trunk.
I wouldn't have chained over here.
And he sort of looks at you, Yokroak, and says, "Now, the one thing that you have to do is do this during the next changing of the guard." And he nods just as 2 drow guards walk in. They go, "All right, mate, we got it from here."
What? So
this one?
He said in the morning.
Yes.
When they feed the trough.
Out of character, he said the next changing of the guards. The next changing of the guards.
So this one right now.
No, the next changing of the guards.
This is the changing.
Are you sure you're not Jerry anymore?
Jordan sort of winks at you with his good eye and walks away.
Are you blinking or winking? Or...
the other eye doesn't seem to shut at all.
Okay.
And he walks away.
Okay. I'm gonna take. How big is the trough?
It takes 2 quag off to lift it in. It's huge.
Right.
It's probably 8 feet by 2 to 3 feet.
Is Boja able to get to it?
No.
Okay.
I have good stealth, sleight of hand or stealth.
I was. Thank you, Bubble.
Uh-huh.
But I was thinking of just pushing it over.
Oh.
You could just push it over. You can come and eat. We'll push it over to Boja as well. Could we do it together?
Ooh.
Can I get advantage?
Yeah, give me a strength roll with advantage. Athletics it would be, probably. With advantage because you're being assisted.
Mm-hmm.
Would anyone else like to help me feed Boja?
Everyone else is just sort of
Jerry's distracted. I'm sorry.
There are also Topsy and Toby run in and just start gobbling down food.
No.
Are you trying to bat them away?
Shooing them?
I'm not forcefully trying to hit them off.
Yeah.
But it's like a stop.
You're putting your hand near them?
No.
No, are you putting your hand near them?
No. I've seen what happens. No, I'll push the trough and they can just keep eating.
With advantage.
Yeah.
19, 16. So 19.
So yeah, you push that trough. It is now right next to Boja. How long is your trunk?
I don't mean to brag.
Oh.
I like how that's good.
No, it's trunk size. Like I'd say, I'd say
average?
it's
Real trunk.
It's
My
not
trunk
average.
is real
It's like
like a stand, just like a
it's
stand
down to
trunk.
where my belly button would be. Between
So,
my face and belly button.
Half your body length?
Yeah, just under half my body.
And you're like 8 foot. So if we say 3.5 foot?
Yeah.
Definitely
Okay.
not shorter than a normal trunk.
No, it's not shorter than the wardrobe. I don't know.
Like you could
talking
tell
to.
us.
How are you going to try and eat it?
Can I reach with my trunk?
You can try.
Can I try and reach with my trunk?
Well, it's right next
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, and I'll have a good guzzle.
So your trunk is 3.5 feet and you're 8 feet tall.
Yeah, but I can sort of lean, right?
Yeah,
I'm just
which
attached to
gives
bars.
you probably another foot. So 4.5 feet, which is still inadequate to reach it.
By this point, Jerry is distracted by this huge noise and is in the middle of the food
I'm gonna
eating.
say, Jerry, I saw the drow drop a shiny in the trough.
Shiny? Jerry's looking for the shiny.
Everyone is also starting to crowd around and eat. So how are you looking for this?
Like a dog, like a pig, like looking for a truffle, just like
With your
Just-
face.
with my face and my
Skin.
hands and my tail. Like every part of me is looking for the shiny.
Cool. Give me a investigate.
16 plus 3, so 19.
Jerry.
It takes you about 10 seconds before your mouth clasps around what feels like something metallic connected to rings.
I'm like, shiny, shiny, shiny.
I'm like, good, Jerry. Unlock Boja. Unlock Boja.
Okay. Jerry wanders up.
The guards, one of them spots you with these keys in your mouth as you're going shiny, 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 and go, "Oi, what the fuck is that?"
Can I try
I
and,
swallow
like-
it.
Oh.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw. Versus
We're gonna have to go to listen.
his
No.
perception.
It looks like I've swallowed it, but it's just like.
So I rolled
Yes.
I rolled a 15 for his perception, so you have to beat a
So I've got pretty good
15
medicine.
with your dexterity.
12 plus 4? So
16.
Hey!
You tongue the keys into your mouth and swallow. And he goes, nah, must have been nothing, eh?
Nice.
Have you swallowed the keys, or?
No, it's just
In your
so I can't talk. I'm just like, and I just turn my back.
Okay.
And now I'm distracted. I can't remember what I was doing.
Roll me a distraction roll to see if you swallowed. No.
And I wander off.
So maybe I'm not the best person to get these keys and touch the bars.
I take a scoop. I take a handful of food. I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat some food. And then I wander over to Jerry. I'm like, Jerry,
He nods.
let's play a game.
Like excitedly nods. Like, and he's like,
I come to, I sidle up. I sidle up to Jerry. Now, I saw the shiny.
he's shaking his head.
That's fine. Now, here's what the game is. All you need to do is take the small shiny and put it in this little keyhole. And then put it in the little keyhole of Boja over there. And then you can keep the shiny.
How are you conducting this conversation? Because guards are watching you.
It'll be very quiet. Like, Boja's...
I could be sort of
he's...
rattling.
And Jerry's gone off into the corner, and everyone else is like eating in front of the trough.
Mm-hmm.
The guards are in the room.
Are they in the room?
They are on the other side of the bars.
Watching.
Yeah.
Can I go talk to them?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to distract them.
Okay. I'll just say they're sufficiently distracted.
I'm asking them about the spider situation.
Oh, mate, spiders fucking great, aren't they? They're poisonous, they build webs, they're just everywhere. And, they've got 8 legs, which is so much better than insects.
Did you ever have to, like, touch some stones? Did you have to do that? Just out of curiosity, is it just me?
What do you mean, touch some stones?
Well, now I think that sounds dirty and I regret asking it.
Are you going around touching stones?
Apparently.
I should probably tell Steve about this.
Go tell Steve, buddy.
One of them leaves to go tell Steve about you touching stones.
So Jerry
Now back to turn for the guards.
takes the key out of his mouth, and he's like, "This doesn't sound like much of a game."
Oh, really?
No,
But you do get to keep the shiny ring at the end.
but then I can keep it now.
I see your predicament. But if we don't do this, you won't get more shinies later anyway.
Ooh.
It was great. Well, and then I'm gonna. Jerry, we got a plan. We got a plan to go get all our shiny stuff, including yours.
Oh.
Did you have stuff? Did you have shiny stuff?
Yes. I've got a shiny guitar.
Do you?
I do. It's entirely made out of shiny.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we would like you to come with us. Are you chained up too? You can unlock your chains and keep them. Did you know that?
I like them on me because then I don't lose them.
If you unlock one though.
No, and my breaking them. I only have one instead of 2.
That is a predicament. I do understand that.
So I go up to you and I take the big key because I think it'll fit.
Yeah.
And I stab it.
Okay.
In your chains. Trying to get it open.
Jerry. Try the smaller key. Give it this one.
Okay.
Give the smaller one a go.
Okay, so I try the small one.
Small one? And does it unlock? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm close.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice work, Jerry.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I like toddle off. And I'm like, where? And then I got distracted, and I go to the food shop again, and I start eating.
Jerry, my good friend. I'm Chubb.
Yes.
Boja's watching this.
Now I'm whispering. I'm being very. Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah. Why are you whispering?
Finish up game.
Ah.
We need to get Boja.
Who's Boja? Who's Boja?
Boat.
Like a boat?
You like a boat?
Okay.
He's as big as a boat.
He's as big as a boat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's point out. It's that chunky
Oh,
boat.
the one that made the music.
Yeah.
Ah.
So he wants to listen to your shiny guitar too.
Okay.
But he can't listen to it while he's chained up.
Okay. That makes sense.
Would you?
How do we get him out?
So you know the small key, the small shiny in your mouth. Is it in your mouth?
No, I'm holding it. It's covered in gruel. Yeah.
And the other guard's still being distracted, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You know that small shiny?
Yeah. This one?
Yes.
Okay.
If you put that in his chains, not only will you open them and he can eat, because he's hungry, it's not really, but you get to keep his ones as well.
Oh, okay. So I run up to you.
The food at this point is almost all gone.
I've had some. Have you had some?
No, but it looks yuck.
Jerry's had lots.
You're
Like if you need any, just lick some Jerry.
Just lick Jerry.
So I go up to the elephant and I unlock him and I steal the chains and I put them on me. So now I have 3 sets on my arms.
So would you like to loosen your arms now that you've got 3? Even if you lose 1, you still got 2.
He's like, okay, can you put them on my tail?
I can.
Yeah, I'll make like a ring. And I'll just put it on my tail.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I take
Jingle
the
jangles.
Yeah.
Or jingle jangles.
So I clip them on the both on the tail, so it's like the chain.
Yeah. Jerry's very happy. He's just like wagging his tail. Yeah.
Boja is also happy, and he's going to eat some food.
Yeah.
Whatever's left.
Yeah.
I'll stop talking to the drow.
You guys eat. You're feeling tired and
Nice work,
worn
Jack.
out,
Nice
and the two deep gnomes, Topsy and Toby, are sort of cuddled in the corner, sort of like lowly murmuring to themselves. Jimjar is sitting watching you guys with a big smile on his face again. Bupido is sitting by the bars by himself, sort of looking quite sullen. Seraph is again keeping away from all the other prisoners, looking at them disdainfully like they're lesser beings. Prince Deneral is chatting to Elder Felrun. It looks like they're discussing Elven Dwarven politics, and casting sort of nasty looks over to Ront. And Shosha is sitting by the bars, looking out longingly.
With the guards, are they just always watching us, or is it like when it gets darker, they sort of go off to drink mushroom tea?
They're always in the room.
Yeah.
The same area, just on the other side of the bars. They play various forms of cards. There's actually 3 guards there now because Steve came along.
Yeah.
And he's looking at Bubbles pervertedly.
So I go over to Yokroak and Jerry, sorry. I go up to Yokroak and Jerry, and I thank Jerry for releasing me from my bonds, and I say to them, we're going to need more than 4 of us if we're going to get out of here when the guard changes.
I agree.
We need to start talking to these other people and see if they can help us. So we're all on the same page for the turning of the guard. Yeah. So should we? I don't think we should all do it sort of all in one big group. We should split off and go talk to each group. So and tell everyone what's happening.
Yeah, I agree.
And
Jerry just nods, but he doesn't know what's going on. He's just nodding.
You got this, Jerry.
Deep in the caverns we come to a scene of 2 moon elves lying on the cold stone floor. Kairutu watched over his brother Databar as he shivered in his sleep, the sweat building on his brow a subtle reminder of the traumatic events of the recent past. He closed his eyes. They were little use to him in this labyrinthian darkness that was the deep down under. He tried to think of a better time, a time before they were taken by their evil kin, the drow. But he couldn't. All he could see were the events that set him free. Drow prisoner and drow captor, alike torn asunder by demons the likes he will never forget. Fiends with torsos of an elf melded onto the sleek 8 black legs of a spider, a vision of torment that could only ever surely be matched by that of viewing Lolth herself. Survive, Karuto says as he lifts the hand of a wood elf to his lips and sinks his teeth into the flesh. I'd like to say a thank you to Kevin MacLeod and Compotech for the use of his music, 8-Bit Dungeon Boss, Unseen Horrors, Video Dungeon Crawl, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license at www.creativecommons.org/licenses/by/3.0. I'd also like to say a thank you to Voxal Plus version 3.08, distributed by NCH Software, licensed software from www.nchsoftware.com/voice changer.